This podcast is powered by Roberts Media Group, your resource for podcast development. For more programming and advertising opportunities, please visit us at robertsmediagroup.co.
I am bad and bougie, and I'm acting like I'm cute, and I'm so
You are tuning in to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast show. Welcome to the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast show, where we pass no judgments on being pro-anti-kids for at least 30 minutes. Get ready to experience some amazing mommy time with these badass moms sharing their point of view on relationships, self-love, social media, and plenty more. Hi guys, this is Brit with another episode of the Bad and Bougie Moms podcast. I know it's been a while. It's been since last year, but again, I think if you've actually been following the show, you know that I went ahead and switched to seasons versus trying to put out some shit every single week because honestly, my life is just not built for that. So I'm back. I hope you guys are doing great. It is Saturday, April it's the 4th. I want to say it's the 4th because April the 1st was on Wednesday. I'm assuming. Yes, so it's April the 4th on a Saturday. At this point right now, we are in Corona season. It's not even spring anymore. It's Corona season. So if you like me, you're definitely, stuck at the house with your kids, probably your significant other, trying to figure out what the fuck to do. So I figured that, hey, I have exhausted all of my options at this point, and the last thing that I had to do was honestly do a podcast. Like, it was on my to-do list and everything, and I'm like, you know what, goddamn, I already damn near vacuumed the ceiling fans, I vacuumed the vents, I changed the vents, changed the oil and shit, everything else, and then it's like, oh, okay, you know what, I'll do a podcast. So for this episode, it's just going to be me. I'm going to talk about how it's been for me and being quarantined, what I'm doing to actually make sure I get my space and my time when it comes to, having the kids and my husband here all day, every day, 24/7, and just having to stay motivated, keeping everything just upbeat. Of course, when you're stuck in the house wait, let me say this. First of all, I normally don't go out a lot anyway. I mean, I have my awesome set of friends that I would go party with and, things like that. But as far as just being out and about, that definitely wasn't my, my lane. So just the fact that now someone's telling me I have to stay home, I'm like, well, damn, I need to get out. Like, you trying to shorten down my Target runs, you trying to shorten down, me going to Starbucks, which that's a whole different story because here the Starbucks is closed completely. So I've lost like 3 pounds, which is definitely a good thing, but I do miss my Starbucks run and seeing my my baristas and things like that. But so we're gonna just talk about the quarantine. Of course, I want to know how you guys are doing as far as being mom's house, everything going as virtual learning they call it, aka throw a packet at your face and call it a day, and see what all has been going on in your world. In your world. I already had like one drink already. Yeah, that's another story. All right. So get it started. So of course, if y'all don't know, I'm based in Atlanta, Georgia, and we have been kind of on a semi-quarantine, semi-stay-at-home type thing since the middle of March. The day that the kids came, I want to say the last day for the kids was March the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. So they've been home for at least a full 2 weeks. As far as, making sure that they do their work, of course, you guys know I have 3 kids that's in the house. It's all 5 together, which that's definitely another thing. We haven't been able to get our other 2 kids since this whole ordeal came down. So we're definitely missing them a lot and, really want everything to go back to regular. But as far as with the kids that are already in the house, the scheduling it was non-existent at that point. At the beginning, it was more so like, okay, what the hell is going on? Of course, I'm confused. The kids are confused. We're like, what we're going to do? So at the beginning, we were waking up 10 o'clock, eating cereal, watching TV. And it's like, oh, y'all need to get your work done. So, of course, they go on the computers, log on. Print out packets for my middle son because his teachers at this point was not doing any type of virtual learning. But my daughter, they definitely already been on Google Classroom for the most part, even throughout the regular school year. So they kind of had things that was down pat, to be honest. But as far as my middle son, they were all over the fucking place. Like, they didn't know what they were doing. So printing out packages, of course, with him, he's coming up asking me $150 million questions. And of course, mommy still has to work because I have to keep, my clients up to date as far as with their projects and things like that. So that definitely was a struggle for me. Just trying to figure out, okay, put out, set aside 2 hours to work with him on his homework and then set out, some time to work with my clients. So that has definitely been a change while we're on quarantine. Luckily for us, our house is big enough for everybody to kind of be in their own area. So I am, definitely in my office with a locked door. The kids are in their study room doing their thing. And then my husband is down in the adult area, watching TV because, with him and his job, obviously he got everything down pat. He's able to do, 2 things at once and multitask, which I cannot do. I have to stay focused on one thing. So that's how everything is going with the kids and them being at home, supposedly after spring break, because this week is spring break. So that means I won't be teacher bay at this point. So with spring break coming up, supposedly once they go back to school, they're supposed to have this whole structured curriculum where they log on at 8 o'clock, which is going to be a struggle for me because I'm not a morning person at all. And since Starbucks is, I could just have coffee at the house, but who wants to do that? But, since I'm not trying to really wake up, now I'm going to have to be, it's pretty much me bad being regular, taking them to school and shit. But they're supposed to have this structured agenda where the teacher logs on, give instructional time, and then they do their little thing and all that stuff. So we will see how that goes. I'm also building a schedule for the 3-year-old. Well, he's not 3, the 2-year-old, my bad. He is out of daycare at this point since his daycare has closed. So he's just been doing a lot of independent play. I did buy him a couple of things from Target as far as helping him with his numbers, as well as trying to keep up like sight words and things like that. But I also downloaded an app called Homer. It's Homer, which I'm still trying it out. So if you guys know anything about it or have tried it, let me know before my free trial is up, because I don't gotta pay this $10 to finish it. But I downloaded it. He likes it. It has a lot of games. It's supposed to teach him how to read at a certain age, but definitely a lot of click and play things, the kids like right now on the iPad. So it's cool. I'll let you know how that goes. But hopefully when spring break gets here, I would definitely have agendas for everybody. It would make my life easier, make their life easier, and hopefully I have less questions throughout the day. All right, moving on. So as far as my everyday life, you guys know that I am a Target girl to the T. So I've recently, since I'm such a germaphobe, I have not been in Target at all. I just do drive through only. But for the Target that's here with me, they have a thing where now, of course, if it's like an essential product, you technically can't buy it and have it through drive-through. And it says it on the site saying, due to the limited quantity that we have in the store, this is not, you can't purchase this for drive-through. Fuck it. So that has been a struggle. So I've been picking and choosing what I get from Target because I refuse to go in there. I do have masks and gloves and things like that, but I got to get a handle on everything because my honestly greatest fear is me catching it, I'm okay because, I take my vitamins, I eat healthy, yada, yada, yada. But me passing it on to, someone in my family and they might not be okay. So I try my best to kind of stay my distance when it comes to me being in the public, or I just order some shit, have it sent here. Just trying to do the best I can to make sure that I'm not just out and about, just running freely like it ain't nothing. So yes, my Target runs have been cut short, which makes me happy. I honestly been saving a lot of money, y'all, like a lot. I haven't been shopping much because there's really ain't shit for me to buy since I can't go anywhere. Definitely alcohol intake has been, it has increased. We go to the liquor store probably, this might have been our third time. I know the hubby, he's actually out on a liquor run at this point. We ran out of Grand Marnier and I wanted to make some margaritas. So he went to the liquor store to go buy some more Grand Marnier. But, we drink in moderation, you guys. We might have one here or there. I'm not day drinking while I'm, working with the kids or whatever, which is not a problem because I can, definitely do that. But just to let y'all know, that's not what we're doing. So Target has been cut short. Of course, everybody know my Starbucks have been cut short. I used to go every single day, grab my coffee, speak to my people. Sometimes I would work at Starbucks just to get out the house, just to get some fresh air. Now I can't do that anymore. So at the end of the day, the conclusion to this, as far as with the quarantine, it sucks. I miss my friends. I miss my wine time with my friends. I miss seeing all my friends. And I miss being out. As far as our hookah business, if you don't know, me and my husband, we do own a mobile hookah business called Hustle and Blow. Look it up on Instagram, follow us. It's been put on hold because of COVID-19. So we do still smoke hookah at the house, but as far as doing our private parties and our brunches and things like that, that has been put on hold. So I've been working with the SBA, trying to see if we could get some type of loan to kind of, cushion us or whatever for the blow. But that's a whole nother podcast on the business side, trying to apply for that and, making sure you have all your paperwork in order and all that. But, yeah, so yeah, I'm just, after saying all that, it has been a lot as far as everything that's going on. So yeah, praying. Speaking of prayer, so while this time has been happening as far as being quarantined and the COVID-19, my son's grandfather passed away. So my ex-husband's dad, he did come down with COVID-19, developed pneumonia, and he actually passed away. So that was pretty sad. We're still dealing through that now. We're not able to have a funeral at this point because of the COVID-19, but it's just crazy because the day that we found out he passed away, Mason actually lost his tooth the same night. So the next day, the tooth fairy, air quotes, I have to whisper because he's like right outside the door. But the tooth fairy actually sent a very nice note and said, thank you for the tooth. I really appreciate it. Make sure you keep brushing your teeth. And that his grandparents said hello. So he was like, oh my God, that's so cool that the tooth fairy gets to visit heaven. Like she got to see him. I'm so happy they're okay. So that definitely brightened his world. And I'm happy that the tooth fairy was able to do that. So so that, and also one of our very close family friends also had COVID-19 and passed away. So honestly, this is definitely hitting home for us. The reason why I'm not like bawling, crying right now is because it's been at least 2 weeks and that has passed. I might cry like later on today, but as far as right now, I've came to terms with it. I'm okay-ish. it's definitely a sad thing. My friend that passed away, his name was Leon. A lot of people knew him. He's definitely came to a couple of our kickbacks at the house. So when we did post about him on my Facebook page, I definitely had a lot of my awesome friends reach out and just, talk about the happy times with him because he was amazing. Now I'm about to cry. But he was amazing, and he is definitely going to be missed. So yeah. I didn't think I was going to cry, but Lord. Okay. All right, moving on. So enough about COVID-19. I hope you guys are being awesome. Make sure you wash your hands, stay inside. Don't do a lot of Target runs, even though that's probably like our favorite things to do right now. But don't even go to the store. Like the store is even crazy as well. So, just make sure you stay safe. As far as potty training, so I know y'all, if y'all been following my Instagram page a little while, and then you know that we have been in the process of potty training Remington for the past couple of months. So the last update that I gave is that he will go when we actually place him on the pot. So, I have my timer set that every hour on the hour I put him on the pot, he will go, like, no problem. But now it's kind of getting into the transition on where he needs to go by himself, or at least tell us he needs to go so we can put him on. So, honestly, recently, guys, probably like the last couple of days, he's actually been telling us that he has to go. So the first person that he told, and he actually went, was Kaylin, his sister. So my daughter, he actually was like, hey, Kaylin, I gotta go pee pee. And he went. And then this morning, he actually told me that he had to go. So I finally think he has it down as far as what the sensation is. So maybe, for my honestly opinion, I think that it comes from a maturity standpoint. Like, okay, yeah, you can potty train these kids, when they're super young or whatever. Like, their bodies are able to, be trained, honestly, kind of like a puppy. Like, you can train a puppy to go at a certain time and it'll be fine. But for them to get the concept of, oh shit, I gotta go poop, or oh, I gotta go pee, I honestly think that just comes with time and maturity. So now he is wearing his little underwear all day, every day. Shout out to PJ Masks. So he's wearing his little underwear all day, and he's doing good. Only time we actually put a pull up on him is when we lay him down for nap time and also overnight. So definitely, again, saving more money on the pockets, because now I don't gotta buy all these damn pull ups. And shout out. First of all, I already told y'all that the daycare was closed. So that means I'm saving money on daycare. And them shits was costing me over $200 a week. So your girl is banking right now. I'm definitely going to put on a mask and go shop, maybe for some new flip-flops at Old Navy once everything opens back up. Like, I ain't going to splurge, but I'm going to splurge. Because y'all know Old Navy had their $1 shoe sale. Their flip-flop sale for the summertime. But shit, it might not be no summer. I don't know. All right, so that's how the potty training going. I'm trying to think what else is going on. I want to say that might be it. Hopefully, since I do have, more time on my hands, I would definitely try to keep, on the podcast going. Maybe not every week. I am going to be in the process of actually doing more live on Instagram. I'm not a live person, to be honest. Like, I don't like the camera. That's why I chose to do a podcast, because I'm more comfortable talking versus being in front of a camera, because my facial expressions be like all over the place. But I know I definitely have a lot of people that I follow, or, also a couple of friends that they're like some badass moms, because, we the Bad and Bougie Moms, badass moms that you guys would definitely get a laugh from, or just hearing their story, seeing what type of things they're going through. It's definitely just worth hearing, and also just getting inspiration from. So my goal is to drop a podcast at the beginning of the week. So like this one was being dropped on Monday. And then on Friday, I'm going to have a thing where we're going to pull up on a mama. You know what I'm saying? So I have a person I have in mind that I want to do my first one with, but I have to make sure that she's down, because if she's down, she would definitely make this worth it, even if I have one viewer at the time. But she's been on the podcast before, and I honestly had a good time with her on that episode. So I know we have the energy and the vibe to make this great. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm super scared. Like, as forced with the Instagram live. Like my thing is, like, do I put on makeup? Do I not? Do I, just wear my mom hat with my, my t-shirt and shit and just be fine and just, post up? Like, whatever. So we'll see. But it will definitely happen this Friday, especially since I posted this podcast. I'm the person, like, if I put it out in the atmosphere and I say I'm going to do some shit, I ain't going to back down. Like, I don't care how scared I am. If I pee on myself, I'm still going to do it. So it's definitely going to happen. Anywho. So that's what I'm trying to get to. I want the podcast to be more about, of course, me and my life and my kids and everything that's been going on. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better after we get to go play outside again, because obviously we can't. But yes, and then have Instagram live be especially for the other Bad and Bougie moms that I would love to, you guys to meet and start following them and see, what they're up to. So it should be cool. I'm excited about this little pivot of mine. All right, so is that all that I had, girl? I actually took some notes, y'all. Let me see. Let me flip my page. Let's see. Boom, boom. Oh, yep, said potty train. We did that. We talked about Target. We did that. Oh, yeah. I think I actually covered everything. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I really appreciate it. Y'all are excellent. I mean, this is my last thing. This is my tea for the day, for a Saturday tea with some alcohol in it. Don't feel pressured. Okay, so during this time, I've been seeing a lot of memes going around saying, if you don't come out with no side hustle, I know y'all seen this too. If you don't come out with no side hustle, no better business, whatever, all this stuff, what you doing with your life, bitch, please. Honestly, what I'm doing with my life is maintaining my life, and that is for as trying not to cry every hour on the hour about my nails, because I cracked one of these bitches today, and I feel so bad because hopefully it didn't go down to my nail. I think it was just the gel part that cracked. But again, the nail shops are not open. So yes, the struggle is real. Also, I don't care what people say. I love my kids all the time. I mean, every single day. However, I am very, very comfortable of having my alone time when they are at school. So don't have people make you feel bad. Like your kids get on your nerves. It's okay. It's fine. You being in someone's space for 24/7 is not the norm, and that's okay. So again, don't feel like you gotta be doing what all these folks are saying on social media or whatever, because most likely they ain't doing shit either. Peace. All right, guys, that is it for us. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you would like to get into some more fun, follow us on social media. On Instagram, we are at Bad and Bougie Moms. On Facebook, at The Bad and Bougie Moms. And also on Twitter, at BBM_podcast. Make sure you like, share, and comment on any of the podcast platforms that you listen to us on. Again, we hope you guys enjoy. See you later.